We're off and running. Mic is on. Oh. Mic is on. What are we going to do with these paper bags we now get? Do we have a place to keep them?
Yes, you have this cabinet in here that you keep your paper bags.
Because we're not going to get plastic bags anymore?
Apparently not. Oh, our priority.
Oh, yeah.
Our paper bags.
Oh.
Paper bags.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Paper bag.
Paper bags. Oh man, okay. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot.
Do you want a refrigerator?
Well,
A freezer?
like a big one
A
or
little one?
like a mini one?
Yeah?
Oh, like a chest one or like a?
No, not big.
Are we talking about a mini
Polished
refrigerator?
The one that's on my desk in there.
Oh, I don't think I have a use for it, but I can ask around.
I
you
don't
want
want it.
You don't
It's gotta
want
get
it?
out of there. I
Okay.
just unplugged it.
Okay.
So by 3 days from now, it'll be green.
Did you
Oh,
do you
perfect.
not? Do you have stuff inside?
No, actually, I have that carton of probably marijuana cookies.
Oh,
I'll just leave them there, right?
yeah. They can go with the fridge, I guess.
They go with the fridge.
They go with the fridge.
Ah.
Oh, it's legal in Massachusetts.
It is.
so-
That is true. That is true.
Well, I think I'm allergic to it.
To marijuana?
I think so. Well, yeah, somebody gave me some brownies once that were very strange, and I got very, very red in the face.
Oh.
Almost to the point of calling the ambulance.
Oh man.
I was down in
Hi, sweet pea.
Boston Common with a
Are you
bunch
sure it was marijuana brownies?
of PU students. Well,
Oh
it
yeah.
could be
you-
anything. It could have been anything.
That's funny.
Let's go get out of here.
Hot day, like 90 degrees. Real hot. Penny's out. Penny's around the corner. She said. Penny's feeling better. She got a Serenia shot at the vet because she kept vomiting and diarrhea, and we couldn't give her pain medication until she stopped vomiting, and she was vomiting a lot, and she didn't feel good, and so we gave her a bag of fluids. Does she still have the sac, or has it?
Barely.
Oh, good. So
And
she was
she's eating.
dehydrated.
She's ravenous.
Good.
Did
It's
you
always
take
a
her down
bad
for
thing.
A shot, or did you get a shot and bring it back?
They took her down for a shot. They called me and said, bring her down immediately. I had just got into the store and I was like, Donna, bring her down. And they won't, like I said, they wanted to keep her for fluids, but we had all the stuff. So
Come here.
we said no.
How are we fixed for the syringe part?
For the needle, the
hose.
tubing, good.
Yeah, we got all that.
Yeah, you ordered some a little while ago. No, it's good that the sac went in because it's always, whenever you take the time to do a bag of fluids and it stays there for hours, you know that they didn't really need it. So, huh. Hi, there you are. You're a nice girl. Oh, it's still there a little
is a
bit, but
nice
not as
girl.
bad.
Yeah, I can't. I had.
No, it's not as bad.
She's very
Yeah.
pretty. She's very pretty. She likes me.
You're talking about, you said, word just disappeared. Okay, but I can't read it word for word because it disappeared, but you were saying, oh, there it is. Speak of establishing a perimeter at the home to prevent a dog from running out of the yard. How do you do that? So I call that an invisible barrier, and when people get the dog, I tell them to walk the perimeter that they want to make in their mind for the dog with the leash, and then as they, Penny, you're right here. As they approach line, then put a word far enough with it. So, you far enough, and then the dogs start to visualize, hopefully, this is where I can go and this is where I can't go.
They
So-
walk where they've walked before.
Yes, so that's how it's just a lot of, just like any dog handling, it's a lot of communication, it's a lot of talking, so watching, don't far enough, that kind of thing. So
Let's just sneak by.
with Noelle, I had a big issue with her and Magnus, like, I don't know, it was probably 3 years ago. They were running left to chase the horses that my neighbor had, and they would go into mud up to their arms and then come back and get all over my house. So my mom was like, we need to stop. So I tried the bird bowl. It wasn't working. So I had to go to Home Depot and buy little flags for a visual. And then I told him that was far enough. And that worked for Noelle. not for Magnus. So I had to get a little collar for him, a little shock collar. And when he got close, and then he crossed it, and I gave him a little nick, and it worked. He never did it again. So made my own electric fence with that one. Is there a fridge in the ice building? Yes, there is. We have a mini fridge down there. We have a big fridge in the tea tent, and we have a mini fridge in the barn.
I even think we have a fridge in the G tent, don't we?
Yes, I think so, yes.
That's a refrigerator that we. But
Have you heard from Maeve's family? No, I have not.
I don't know whether we're fixing it or throwing it out.
Oh.
No news is good news.
It was free and I took it.
Who else is on the spay neuter list? There's a whole bunch of them over there, I think, or maybe not. Maybe we've caught up to date. Nobody yet. We did everybody.
Good girl. You got a penny. You're a very good girl.
Got everybody done.
Pretty penny. She's a pretty penny.
So let's
She's
see.
a pretty penny.
Costco was a madhouse today. That was a lot of fun. I did do shopping for Danvers Animal Hospital, and I wanted to get it done before the 4th of July, and it was crazy. There's so many people, and everybody was angry in the parking lot. So yes, and then we got in there. Ooh, bumped your head. And it was pretty busy, but the dog, it was good for the dog. So when I went to Danvers and dropped it off, they apologized to having me go do that, and I said, it's good for the dog, don't worry about it. I'll survive. So definitely crowded. Bum, bum, bum. I just had a battle with a dog down below. You guys didn't see me, it wasn't on camera. Hence why I'm wearing my flip-flops, because I got soaked in water. Laura and Haley tried to give Gelato a bath this afternoon, and I guess he had never had one before, and he's super sensitive with touch anyways, when you're snapping his vest, when you're putting a Band-Aid on his tail, like if you're touching him, he's very like, oh, you're touching me, and he sinks to the ground. So they tried to give him a bath, and I guess he flipped out. So they called me and said, Meg, can you come help us? And I said, yeah, I'll be there in a little bit. And I got back, and I figured they weren't around, and I was like, oh, I'll just start and see how it is. So I got him, we walk over, he walks all happy over to the water station. We're standing there, I'm petting him. And then I turn on the water, and it makes this awful sound for some reason when you just like, mom, 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 just banging. And he starts to, and no, stay. And then he goes into the alligator drop and roll, and he's freaking out. And I was just about to figure eight him because I was on his neck, and then I just kind of bear hugged him, and he calmed down. And then I realized that when I start, because I always say to people, when you start giving a dog a bath, you start at the feet and you work your way up. You don't just come and dump it right on top of their head because they're not liking it anyways. But with Gelato, which Laura informed me also that he's very sensitive with his feet touched. So when I started down low, he was like, God, my feet! And he started so I had to start at the shoulder. And it was just a lot of like this. And then we realized that the pressure, because we had one of those really pointy, what do you call that? Hose nozzle. The brass one that comes and you can shoot it really strong. Yeah, so then I quickly unrolled that as I'm holding him, and I'm soaked and water's all going down him, so I chuck that, and then the water's nice and calm. And then we worked with it, and Laura comes around and she goes, how did you get that dog to stand still? And I was like, it was not that easy.
Like an hour. No.
Yeah.
We tried so hard.
Yeah, no, I got soaked. And then as I didn't take my sneakers off, and I'm standing there, and I'm like, well, I might as well just commit to it. I have water dripping all down into my shoes, so luckily I had an extra pair of shoes in my car.
I hope that was on camera.
It wasn't. No.
Oh, sure.
The battle wasn't nice, but the end game was nice. It looks worse than it is. I mean, but he will get a bath once a week, maybe even twice, and work on his toenails and stuff like that. So Gelato is just Mr. Sensitive. You can call him that.
He's so wiggly too.
Wiggly?
Yeah,
Could
he's
Penny-
just so happy. He
Yeah.
just wiggles all over the place.
Yeah, I think it's his, like, just the touch. Like, anytime you touch him, he's like, oh, like, he's just super sensitive. I don't know. He's the only one like that. Could Penny be having problems because of age versus young ones? I don't think so. We've spayed many mature females and not had a problem, but she had a really large hernia, so. And some dogs just react differently to the anesthesia.
Yes.
You can see she has a little bit of, like, one of those, what's that called? What's that called when the fluid pocket forms that, it's not, I want to say hernia, but it's not hematoma.
Hematoma?
Yeah.
Hematoma?
Are you the overnight?
Grace.
All right, she'll notice it. She can
How come you're
warm.
here till 5 o'clock? Are you always here till 5 o'clock?
She can warm.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
She can warm rag it tonight if we
Okay.
remember to tell her.
Yeah.
She'll see it and she'll know probably. She won't miss
Okay.
a beat, but just in
Yeah.
case she forgets.
Yeah.
Just kind of like a fluid bruise. All right, that is it.
Yeah.
She's a nice girl.
She's a good girl.
Pretty.
She's here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. She can do barn.
Yep, she can.
So you're Thursday, Friday.
Sure.
You're Monday.
We can alternate. We'll figure it out between us.
Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday. Do barn talk sort of stuff. And
We can make it schedule, all right, Haley?
yeah, you're on your
Yeah.
own. Figure it out.
Okay, we ready for the mail call?
I'm sorry.
I'm ready.
All right. We have fun fund.
I'm trying to get that thing free so I can put my new laptop on it.
In your
my
room? Yeah, that's the best tool for that. Well,
It really is.
afterwards we'll just clean it off and put it in there.
Well, somebody's got to put that thing on for sale on eBay.
What's that
That-
thing?
That
The Kubota?
that thing. We don't need it. We already have one.
The manual?
Yep. It's all sealed. It's brand new, and it's $100. We paid $100 for it.
Oh, really?
That's before we realized we had one.
Okay. Well, that was unfortunate, but we will put this in the eBay department.
We have an eBay department?
Well, we know we don't have any.
We do now? Ugh.
Okay. Next.
Okay. Here we have something about my student loan.
We get one like 3 times a week.
I know.
That's
They're
so
very
crazy.
insistent that I go be a student somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Boy, they're really grubbing for business.
Everybody's grubbing for business. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that the best way to do business is some fast money-making scheme. That's,
Well, I can't disagree with that.
no, but there's got to be some kind
Yeah.
of
Well, okay. We sent out a letter today to a bunch of nursing homes and adult daycare centers that Judy and I have gone to, and I've noticed they have these great big monstrous television screeny things, whatever they are, and very often these are smart TVs that could get the Explore.org hundreds of nature cameras, which would be so much. A lot of them are turned off; they don't even turn them on.
we don't have.
So I wanted to send a letter to these people saying, "Gee, if you would take a picture of the back of it, so we knew what kind of machine it was, we could maybe get a group together and get something solved." And so, but every letter we write, it sounds like we're doing it for some reason,
Yeah.
and I really don't have a reason to do it. I'm just thought it's a shame that they're not
Well,
used.
the reason is that you go to nursing homes and you find they have very little compared to the schools.
Well, yeah, I find it, but I mean,
That's a good reason.
it's a good reason, but it's unbelievable. People think you got to have something in it.
Right.
Well, at the moment we don't. It's just an idea that we're just trying to kick around.
Harold and Wanda.
We don't yell that anymore.
Oh, okay.
We don't like that. And then we have this place that looks like a bill, and it really is an advertisement. So would I please order more water from? I'm not going to order more water from these people. Big thing, no payment due. But they send this out. They're the ones I got the pallet of water from, and we haven't really finished the one we got.
Yeah, I think we have two flat packs of it.
2 things left.
I think so.
Well, that's all you're going to get, because
That's it.
I'm not going to buy it. That's a dog calendar. Why would I? I don't need that. There we go. And that's out, and this is out, and this is out. 4th of July savings. It's a
4th of
special
July
deal on
savings.
Windows.
Look out, sweet penny. Here you are. It's for you.
Okay. I got it. Oop. Ugh.
I put one of our patriotic wind socks out already.
Oh, this is mine.
Oh, you know what it is? Okay.
That goes in my room. Is that the same one?
There's one.
HDIS?
HDFS.
Ugh. No, it's different.
Oh, no, it's Amazon.
I think I know what this one is too, but what the heck? Here we go. Everybody should have some of these. I think. Okay, come on, we're box. Ready?
Box with a box.
Wait a minute. I'm stuck. I need the piece of paper. Well, I can't see who it's from yet, but you can work on it. Okay, now we'll open this box. And we have worms. Dried mealworms. Look at this. Oh, I'm delighted. Grace will be thrilled.
Awesome.
The chickens have a nose. Here we go. Look at that.
Perfect.
That's perfect. A whole bunch of. Who sent it to us? I couldn't see on the.
It didn't say.
Not on the piece of papers. Did it
No.
say it? Let me see the papers again. There's no paper stuck in there, is there?
No, empty. This one's empty.
I mean, it doesn't slide underneath the other thing.
Nope. It says a gift for you. It's a gift receipt, so maybe they have
It's a
wanted
gift.
it
It's a
anonymous.
gift for you. Huh. Well, whoever sent them, they're very appreciated. Oh, that I could hear. That's trouble.
It's a little heavy.
And this one is from this box. May be heavy. Get out of the way. Go away.
Okay.
You're gonna have a sharp nose.
Penny,
Penny,
Penny, back up. Good girl. We watch from here. Come on. We watch
This is from Sam. Thank you, Sam.
Stand back.
You're gonna get your nose cut.
Leave it. Leave it.
It smells good though.
Hi, Penny. Penny.
It smells good. Look at that.
Oh my.
What do we
Holy
got?
cannoli.
What do we got in that box?
Looks like the snaps. Alpo snaps, big bites.
Oh, okay.
So Alpo snaps, big bites.
And variety
and
bites?
Variety bites.
Oh, something else here. Wait a minute. Pro-Plan veterinary diet. Light
Those are for
snackers.
Chaos
Chaos bites.
and Bentley.
Yep. Dietary snacks.
Now,
There you
put
go.
those in
Okay.
there. Okay, look out, Penny. You gotta get a groove on here, sweet girl. Okay, so these are snacks.
Uh-oh. Did you get it? There we go.
And let me do this.
Okay.
And then I'll move those out of the way. And then we'll do questions. Questions.
Did you want one? Penny? Penny? Penny. Goodbye. Okay. I'll just sit here and wait for Pam to come back.
Okay, here I am, sorry. Okay, look out, sweet pea.
Oh, there's another box.
That's the
Oh,
one that
that's
goes in
mine.
your room. You already looked at it.
No, I don't want to. Oh,
All right. Oh, holy
I
cow.
left my bottle over there.
Oh, holy cow. Oh, we have a trail of paper. Holy cow. Holy cow.
I'm here. I
Okay.
signed that, didn't I sign that? I signed that.
Did?
Let's make sure it gets into where it's supposed to go.
And you did, okay, I'll go with that.
Pam does things right away before she forgets.
I have to. Yep. That's the system.
Yeah.
I try. It's not always possible. Okay.
We have less on your mind that way.
That's, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Haha for worms. For the woman who has everything. Here's a question from somebody who knows nothing about equine. I know that you have the hooves of donkeys, mules, and horses trimmed. What happens with the wild horses' hooves? Do they wear them down naturally?
Yeah, they're out there on the rocks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they're moving. Ours are standing in shavings, nice soft shavings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not wearing their feet down.
Yeah.
Now, the ones who do wear their feet down are things that, like the Budweisers who go up and down the streets.
Yes.
They're those Budweiser horses, they gotta be. But mules and donkeys have very, very tough feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's the white-legged horse produces a white foot. And the pink and white feet are terrible. They break up easier, they're more brittle. But somehow Budweiser stay ahead of it with shoes, etc.
I always love Budweiser.
I do know that they have a 2-acre field out in St. Louis that is nothing but ankle deep in mud, where they bring back ones that have gotten a cracked hoof or something.
Oh.
They change them. They have a lot of horses.
Oh, yeah.
They have a lot of, even the hitches, they have a lot of them. There's one here in New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the sound on the Puppy Hill. On a scale of 1 to 10, how sore is your foot today?
It's funny how I was much better yesterday than I am today.
Yeah.
I mean, there are places of me that are pretty annoyed. But I have figured out if I put my leg down straight without my knee bent, it seems to be reliable. If I put it down bent, it's not necessarily a reliable leg.
Yeah.
So I have to be careful.
Are you using the fly spray?
Yeah.
The flies sure seem to be bothering them.
Well, they don't like to be sprayed. This is the problem.
I-
First of all, we got to get them used to being sprayed.
Right.
I'm collecting flies, though, by golly.
Yeah, that's was it. How's the fly department?
What's this?
How's the fly
Fly
department?
department is doing great. I went down there to check it out. It's really going great guns. There's even maggots in that that big one.
Oh, that's nice. My day was good. Busy, I feel like, but good. It's 5:10 already. Holy cow. Time flies. Penny is beautiful. Penny is so beautiful. She's very beautiful. She really is.
Don't forget, we have a Penny sister
Yes.
away.
Yeah.
Martha? No.
Paula.
Paula.
Carlene is Clyde shoed.
No, he is not.
Oh.
He is not, which, Tracy, daughter,
Maddie.
Maddie, rode him out on the street yesterday. And I was a little worried about him not having any shoes on, but she just walked him around out there and brought him back again. And did very nicely with him. So she's involved.
How are you feeling after yesterday with Mo? Remember we have a delay.
I'm pretty
so-
annoyed at Mo.
Oh.
Although I do think she went out of her way not to step on me. She could have killed me. She could have mushed my foot. I mean, if
Yeah.
she'd ever stepped down on that. I think the reason she kind of fell was that she did not step on my foot.
Yeah.
I've got a big gash on my foot, but it's not bad. Just a hole.
Will she be staying at Crazy Acres?
Sure. I mean, for a while. I mean, what the hell? I have a feeling she's going to have to do her stunt over at Janine's. Where she's got supposed to have this field of draft horses, draft animals out of the Amish country.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll probably go over there when they have a wedding, which I think
Ah.
is about every day for the next couple of months.
Oh, yeah, it's wedding season, huh?
I don't know.
It's like so warm, hot.
I don't know. It's a hard gig. It's a big field full of hay, full of grass.
Okay.
What's that great big thing
What great big thing?
that I just saw?
Might have been old news. This was Don Bennett's, Rotorhead's Celebration of Life.
Oh,
And this is his obituary if you want to go back and read it.
I'll go back and read it.
Maggots. Oh, that's nice. Not one usually hears. No, you know that when I have people here, I always tell them two things they're going to hear: loud and crazy. I said it's going to be loud and occasionally crazy. Who would you consider breeding Paula with?
Somebody with spots.
Yeah, you have Tigger, Watson.
Yeah. Let's see what kind of babies Tigger produces with
Sizzle, yeah. I'm just cracking up. Crazy Acres is the only place where you hear maggots, and that's great in the same sentence. That is true. Do this.
What are we eating for supper?
We have tagliatelle chicken and mushroom portobello sauce. It was a kit somebody brought. Yeah.
Okay.
Looked good. Just heats up. We have gray spur overnight. We're having chicken, mushroom tagliatelle for dinner. They have such a long gap. 2 minutes is a long time lag.
I know.
I wonder why it changed.
Huh?
I wonder
don't
why
know.
it changed.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I think we're going to go have some dinner. It's 5:15. I don't see. If you have any questions, email Carlene or post them and we'll try to get to them. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.